Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry I didn't post anything last week, but I'm back with something big. Today's video is a new tutorial, the tutorial to learn how to make your own laptop case to go back to school. If you want to be the coolest person in your school, this video is for you. To start with this tutorial, you will need 2 skeins of t-shirt yarn, 2 different colors or just the same one, but you will need 2 threads. I'm just using some leftovers from a bag that I already made. In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to make your laptop case with only 2 colors. I already made this one. It's very colorful, but this one is more complicated for a very beginner. So I decided to make this tutorial with only 2 colors, so it's very beginner friendly. But of course, if you are already more an advanced crocheter, you can totally make this kind of laptop case. You need t-shirt yarn because it's very stretchy. Your laptop will fit easily in it. As you can see, even when it's crocheted, it's still very stretchy, and it's also very thick because we are using 2 thread, so you can see it's very thick and it will protect your laptop. So it's very important to choose the shirt yarn. Then you will also need, of course, a crochet hook. I'm using a 12mm hook. You will also need a needle just to weave the ends, and of course some scissors. You can also use a stitch marker if you are a very beginner, but I personally don't use it. I will just show you where and when to put it. And so yeah, that's the only materials you will need for this tutorial. You will also need to know some abbreviations if you want to make your own laptop case to go back to school. Let's go! Okay, so to start with this tutorial, you're going to grab the 2 threads coming out of your skeins, and then you're going to make a slip knot. It's very easy to make a slip knot. If you don't know how to do it, I'm just going to show you. Here's my slip knot. Then you're going to put your crochet hook into the knot and tie it. Just like this. Don't make it too tight because you will need to go under and pass through the loops. But yeah, that's it. So now that you have your loops on your hook, you're going to crochet any amount of chains. It really depends on the length of your laptop. I'm taking mine just to show you as an example. I'm doing my laptop case this way, so I'm going up. You can totally make it this way and going like this. So I'm just going to crochet a certain amount of chains just to match the length of this side of my iPad. To make a chain, you yarn over and you go through, and that's your first chain. So I'm going to do that one more time. Yarn over, pull through. I have 3 chains right now, and I'm going to do my chains until I'm satisfied with the length. Here I made my chains, and as I said before, t-shirt yarn is very stretchy, so to check, stretch a bit, and you can see that it totally matches the length of my iPad. I'm maybe going to undo one. Yeah, so I did 14 chains. I'm just going to put my crochet hook in there, and in the second chain from the hook, so not in this one but in this one, we're going to make a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through the first 2 loops. You again have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again, and pull through all 4. And here you did your first single crochet. I'm going to show you one more time how we make a single crochet. Go through both loops right there. You can see I have brown and yellow. I go there, go through, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through 2. I have now 2 single crochets. I'm going to do that one more time. go through, yarn over, pull through the first one, yarn over, pull through the 2. I now have 3 single crochets and I'm just going to repeat the process all the way down. So I'm done with my single crochets. You can still measure the length. You can see it matches the width of my iPad. Now that I'm done, I'm going to do one more row of double crochets. And to start this row, we're going to chain 1 to chain 1. It's just like before. We yarn over and pull through. And then we turn our work. We're going to do single crochets until the end. I'm just going to insert my hook right there. So not in the chain that we just did, okay? In the last single crochet right there. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through 2. I just did my first single crochet. I'm going to do that one more time here. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. I did 2. Insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. Just like this. So I'm just going to repeat that until the end of my row. And just to show you, the last stitch is not this one. You can see there's a bit left right there, and the last stitch looks a little bit weird, but it's this one right there. You can see right here. So you insert your hook in the last stitch and you do a single crochet. Okay, so I made all my single crochets and now we're going to go up with the case. To do that, we're going to work in rounds and not in row anymore. We just finished with our last single crochet right there. Now we're going to crochet in this space right here. Insert your hook, just like this, and we are again going to make a single crochet. So yarn over, pull through the first one, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we're going to make single crochets all the way down. The stitches are a bit weirder than before. It's because it's the back of the chain that we did at the beginning. So now we are going to insert our hook right here and do a single crochet. And the next one right there, and we're going to make another single crochet, then in this space and a single crochet, in this space and a single crochet. And so you're going to work like this all the way down. My last stitch is where the knot is, so I'm just going to insert my hook and single crochet. And now we're going to make a single crochet in the other corner right there. Just try to hide your threads because it will look better and you won't have to eye them after. So I'm just going to insert my hook in this space right there. Okay, so I insert my hook and I'm just eyeing the tails and I'm going to make a single crochet. This part is a bit tricky to find where the corner is, but once you find it, it's very, very easy. And so now we're going to repeat single crochets in the next stitch. So I worked here and now I'm going to work in this stitch right there. Just trying to hide the tails again. Insert my hook and do a single crochet. And we're going to repeat that all the way down. And so in this next stitch, single crochet, just like this, and then in the next one another single, and then in the next one. It's very, very easy. It's always a single crochet, so it's very, very beginner friendly and you won't need any other stitches. And you are just going to do single crochets in every stitch. I just crocheted this way, so I prefer to flip it to be on the right side, but you can totally crochet this way and then at the end flip it, but I just flip it right now. And I'm going to continue with my single crochets. If you want to place a stitch marker, I'm going to show you where to put it. So a stitch marker is something like that. You can use real stitch markers, or you can also use bobby pins to put in your hair, or yarn that you just simply make a knot with. But I'm using this kind of stitch marker. So here I arrived at the end of my row, and I'm going to crochet my last single crochet right here. So this is the corner from the round before, and this is where I'm going to put my stitch marker. So I'm just taking it and place it right here. And so that's the beginning of every row you would do, but I personally don't use it because I think it's a very simple project and you don't really need any stitch marker to do it. So I'm just going to take it off and do my single crochets all the way around. I just did the first round with single crochets, and this is what it looks like. It's starting to go a little bit up, and you can always check the length with your laptop. So you're just going to place it like this, and you can see it fits. But of course, if it doesn't fit, you just have to undo the project and start over with the chains. As I said before, I'm doing the case this way, but you can totally do it this way. And so you will have to make a bigger amount of chains, because you can see now it doesn't fit this way. So you will need to do a bigger amount of chains, but you will do less rows this way. Now that I checked the length with my iPad, I'm just going to continue with single crochets all the way around for any amount of rows, and I'll meet you when I'm done with it. Okay, so I'm here and I'm at like half of the project. So I just wanted to show you how it looks like right now, and I'm going to continue till the end. I just finished with the entire length of the iPad. I'm just going to check if it fits. I can put it just like that. Let's just put it in. So it perfectly fits. Maybe I should have done it a bit wider because it's a bit tight, but it's okay. And so now I'm just going to end the row, and to end the row I'm just going to slip stitch in the next stitch. So to make a slip stitch, you just go through, yarn over and pull through first and second loop, and then you're just going to chain one and cut the rest. Leave a bit, just you can hide the rest of it, and then you just pull it like that, and here's your knot. I'm just going to take off the iPad from there, and I'm going to hide this tail with my needle. Okay, so now I'm just going to hide the rest of it. So just go in there and hide it like this. Just go far enough so no one will see the ends, and once you're satisfied, you're just going to cut the excess just like this. Now everything is perfect. You can add a little button right there to close it, but I done this flower a while ago, so I'm just going to put the iPad in, and I'm going to close the top of it with the flower. You don't have to put something to close it. If you want it to be like that and open just so you can grab it easier, that's totally up to you, but I'm just going to add this one to make it look cuter and just to close it. you want to make this kind of flower, it's very easy to find some tutorials on YouTube, and it's a very easy thing to do. I'm just gonna find that middle stitch and pull that through and go like this. So it's closed and there's a little flower just to decorate. Okay, so I'm done with the case. I hope everything went very well for you and that you liked this tutorial. Send me your photos on Instagram. I just really want to see what you guys did with this tutorial. So I really love the idea of putting something right there in the middle to decorate and to close the case. Let me know if you found something else to replace the flower, and yeah. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and follow my socials. I'll see you next time for a new video. Bye!